today. The full moon's out already. What's up, fellas? What an honor to ride this bike. This is a world-class machine right here. This is the Dodge Viper of V-twin street bikes. It's long, low, mean, and lean. Look at this thing, man. This is absolutely massive. This is called the Fat Daddy Softail by Bourget. Bourget is one of the premier manufacturers of world-class, super high-end, no expense spared, best of everything choppers that are made in the world today. This one right here, I have this the invoice for it was $56,000, brand new, and it came with the oversized 6-gallon gas tank. This is exactly the way it came off the floor. It's got very low miles on it. It's absolutely pristine. The paint job on the Bourget is out of the world. I think I'll start with what is the signature of the Bourget chopper. That is the frame. Look at the tubing on this frame here. Massive swing arm on there. Huge belt pulley drive. Massive rear wheel. Oversized wide glide front end. 21-inch. Look at the mag on this thing here. They match front and rear. Just beautiful. The engine, the heart of this beast, is none other than the top of the line aftermarket V-twin motor, the S&S. S&S had a contract to rebuild the Harley Evo engines. Are considered the #1 manufacturer of V-twin engines in the world. S&S. I've got the build sheet on this thing over here. It's no expense spared. Michelin tires, S&S motor, world-class paint job, super high-end billet, everything. The engine, even the engine block itself, the bottom of the cylinders are polished aluminum. Just an aluminum masterpiece. Here's the original certificate of origin for the bikes. It's by Bourget, 1,852 cc's, the Fat Daddy Softail. Just beautiful. I've got a certificate of title, a copy of the title right here, clean title. Also the certificate of origin for the engine. The engine was born on June 15th of 2006 by S&S, and it was titled to Bourget's Bike Works in Central Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona. Man, I got the best job in the world. I got to ride 3 FXRs today, a Bourget chopper, and yesterday the XL chopper. So I feel blessed to be able to ride these icons from our generation of the best choppers and Harley Davidsons ever made. I've got the manufacturer's certificate of origin for the transmission case right here. I've got the Bourget Bike Works invoice. You want to zoom in on this right here. $46,000 was the MSRP, and there were some other options that were added onto it. U.S. patent number 5975230. This has the A-style swing arm, the pulley rotor option. The paint is a cobalt blue powder coat, which is what they put on the frame. Just, you know, it's just freaking, look at the size of the down tubes, the dual front down tube on this thing. Just a massive frame. Stunning. The paint and graphics on this are upgrade from the stock Bourget item, and you got to zoom in, Junior, and see if you can do some justice to this paint job, because their paint jobs are normally expensive. This one was a $1,975 optional upgrade over the stock paint job with the ghost flames on it. Just absolutely ridiculous. The cobalt blue powder coating on the frame matches the world-class custom paint job. I do have the pillion pad if you want to take the wife for a ride, or the girlfriend, or both of them. They'll both fit on there. It has the backrest, so she's not going to fly off the back when you gas it. Again, 6-gallon tank, 21-inch wide cafe front fender. The rear fender is a 13-inch fender. It's freaking massive. Just a beautiful piece. Just absolutely stunning. Cobalt blue base color is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite colors ever for cars. You know, I like the old Chevelles from '68 that had this cobalt blue with the white stripes. It's just a beautiful, timeless color. Here's the build sheet for the bike here, showing that it has the 42-degree raked front end with triple trees, tapered struts, 1 3/4 inch ace swing arm, chrome kickstand, powder coated frame. I won't bore you with all the details, but some of the major things: 113 cubic inch S&S motor, polished, just stunning. 6-speed transmission. I didn't get out of 4th gear on West Main here. I mean, this is an overdrive transmission. This is hey guys, before I forget to tell you, this bike right here, look at the rear swing arm on this thing. I'm not sure if you can zoom in, Kenny, and get a real close look, but on the bottom of it, it has, this is not a hardtail, okay? The last Bourget we had here was a hardtail. This is a softtail, guys, and it's got a set of world-class progressive shocks on 2 of them on this massive swing arm. So this is, although it's a world-class looking chopper, like an Orange County chopper or a Arlen Ness chopper or something like that, this has a full swing arm suspension and a nice comfy seat and nice telescopic oil dampened forks. So it's not a Springer hardtail that you can't ride. This is a bike you can get out on the open highway and do 85, 90, 95 miles an hour all the way to Sturgis, all the way to Maracay, all the way to Laconia, all the way to Daytona and back. 6-speed overdrive transmission, comfortable suspension, world-class motor. This thing's putting down well over 100 horsepower and a mountain of torque. Just an incredible piece. Manufactured by Bourget Bike Works. Here's the original build date of the bike was May 12th of 2008. Right there it is. 1,000 pounds. It's a heavy beast, heavy metal. No cheap Chinese shit on this bike. This thing was entirely made in the United States of America. It's about as American-made of a motorcycle as you'll ever find anywhere. The rims are CNC machined, cast out of a giant block of aluminum. Just the CNC work on these bikes are off the hook. Look at the foot pegs. Zoom in on the foot pegs, Kenny. Billet aluminum, CNC machine. No cast crap on this. No cheap aftermarket. This is a top shelf, top line. I mean, for $50,000, when you get on it, you feel why it's $50,000. It's like cast from a piece of billet aluminum. If you're looking for a world-class chopper without spending a fortune, buy this bike. If you're looking for a classic that's been fully depreciated, the replacement cost of this bike today would be well north of $60,000. You can buy it for a fraction of that, and it's, for all intents and purposes, looks, sounds, and feels like a brand new motorcycle. Look at the clutch lever on this thing. Just fantastic. The mirrors, the oversized T-bars, all the braided stainless lines, braided stainless brake line, braided stainless throttle cables, braided stainless clutch cable, braided stainless hydraulic brake lines. Just everything is top shelf. And look at the size of this rear tire, guys. This rear hoop here has got to be 13 inches wide. It's definitely, look at the size of the tire. It's freaking massive. Beautiful piece, guys. Good luck finding a nicer one. They're out there, but they didn't make too many of these. So if you're looking for one that's ready to rumble, she's ready for Daytona, just hit the buy it now, and we'll have James drive it down to Daytona, meet you at Bike Week, ride this bad boy down Main Street. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Absolutely a piece of Americana. Now, before I forget, I want to show you that it does have the pillion pad here, which if you're leaving without the wife, you can leave it home so she knows you're not out picking up any chicks on it. But this actually is held on by suction cups, and check it out. Now you got a nice, comfortable pad for the wife on there, or the girlfriend, or whatever your case may be. So if you have any questions about this kick-ass bike, give us a call. Good luck finding a nicer classic chopper than this for less money. They're just not out there. Thanks for watching, and God bless the United States of America, and God bless companies like Bourget for building these badass American beasts.